I'm Sindy Mohamed. I come from France, from Marseille. I am originally from Egypt. Both of my parents are Egyptians. I live and I am based in Berlin. I moved there 8 years ago for the music, for the culture of the music. I am a violist. I am a soloist, a chamber musician, a musician. I wouldn't be able to say if I am more French or more Egyptian, if I am more into the Occidental culture or more into the Oriental culture, because I simply grew up with both. I really grew up with this clash of cultures that have a lot in common, but also a lot of contraries. Of course, I can say that I am more connected with France when it comes to classical music, because this is where I learned. This is where I got to know this culture of classical music. But I also have to admit that I heard a lot of Arabic music at home, that my mom always sang very traditional music, very famous songs, that she initiated me to the music at all before it became specifically classical. As you can hear and see with my family name, I am Muslim, an Arab Muslim, and often after my performances I get questioned about my origins. It's always very interesting for the audience to get to know where I am from and how come that I am playing the instrument and that I love classical music, because I think in the head or in the habits of many people, it is not really compatible to be, a musician and have such a background. It attracts a lot of questions, and I always found that very funny. Growing up in a house full of Arabic music and traditional songs, I can say I'm very, very aware of that. It influenced my way of playing classical music. I think I became very emotional through that, and I think I use that a lot in my playing. It's extremely emotional music, the Arabic music, and sometimes a bit too much. I remember my teacher in Berlin asking me to stay grounded and not to lose completely the sense of what I was doing, because it became a bit over emotional. We are here in the Conservatoire de Marseille. This is where I started my musical journey, and this conservatory is now a historical monument. It is a magnificent place. I think we are very lucky to have such a music school in south of France. Moving to Berlin and living in Berlin brought a lot of opportunities to meet great artists and musicians I work with today. I had the chance to meet Maestro Daniel Barenboim and work with him and with the West Eastern Divan Orchestra for many years. I often heard in my musical education that the viola is an instrument for strong men, that it's physical, that you have to have big shoulders and that it's tiring to play that, and it's I think men are more comfortable on this instrument than women. But in my case, I actually learned the viola with 2 women teachers. My first years, from the age of 8 until 15, I was with a woman who was super small, super thin, and played beautifully the viola. I would love to create an album that represents who I am, and therefore to combine the Arabic Oriental musical world with the Occidental Western classical music, and to be able to show the similarities of those two cultures and the contrast between those two traditions. I believe that there is not a single way of playing music or of loving music, and I really believe that music lovers would appreciate a lot this perception of music in general.